Are you bubbly? Bubbly, bubbly. Are you bubbly, bubbly? Alright guys, remember that the full recipe will be linked in the description box below. We are getting our butter melted. We're basically just kind of making we basically are just making kind of a form of an Alfredo sauce, I guess. It's kind of a bechamel meets Alfredo meets gravy. We're going to add in our flour. Let that cook off a minute. If you hear a little tiny crunching in the back, Ralphie has decided to eat his first course of his dinner while I cook. Alright, the next thing we are going to add in is our chicken stock. And our milk. Get to whisking. Now my recipe is for 4 chicken breasts. I am only making 3 tonight because I believe that's all that's in the package I took out. I don't leave sauces to their own devices because I burn them. Because I have this really, really bad habit of having to cook everything on high. We're going to slowly bring this up to a simmer, or a low rumble, so to speak. Alright, I will be right back when this is a little bit bubbly. We're so close, in fact, that I'm going to add just some Parmesan cheese. You know what I didn't spill over the side. Alright, we're going to shut this off. It's thick enough for me. We're going to let it cool for a minute and then we will proceed with our recipe. We are going to take our sauce and we're going to pour a bit of a layer in here just to set our chicken in. We will save the rest of this to eat or toss with our pasta. So we want this to cool while we prep everything else. We need fresh mozzarella. I got the already sliced, which I didn't really mean to do. The little balls are fine and probably less expensive, but this is the already sliced. And then I need my tomatoes. The amount that you will need on these is completely based on how many chicken breasts you're doing and how many slices you put into your chicken. So let me grab that. Well, first let's get this ready here. You're only going to need, you're going to get 2 pieces out of every slice because you only need like a half moon shape. And you don't want to contaminate it, so I'm going to go with, see how we have 3 here? I'm going to go like this. Okay, you guys, the size of my chicken breasts may require a much bigger vessel. So I will be right back. I had no idea these were chicken breasts from like Hulk chicken. So I will be right back. So, see what I'm talking about here? Ginormous. Ginormous. We are going to take our chicken breast and we are going to cut it down, but not all the way to the bottom. Let me make sure you can see that. Not all the way down. And we're going to go 1, we'll do 3, 4, 5, 6. I do not have fresh basil today, which the original recipe calls for, but I, am going to oversalt my chicken. There we go. I'm going to use just a little Italian seasoning and a little bit of this onion powder, very little. And now here we go. Let's start with cheese. And then let's go with a tomato. Then let's go, oh my goodness, this is huge. I may have to go with 2 pieces of cheese here. And then a tomato. And then a piece of cheese. Now, we need 2 pieces of cheese in here. And there we go. You can put yours way closer together. I mean, literally that chicken breast could easily feed 2 people. So let's move on to the next one. And remember, we have that sauce at the bottom too, so it's not like we're going to deal with a horrible dried out, piece of chicken here. You guys, your chicken breasts do not need to be dry. I think it's my mission to spread this to the world. Don't overcook it, it won't be dry. Plain and simple. I'm going to start with a tomato. Then we'll move on to cheese. Okay, you know how this goes. So I'm just going to kind of flash you through it quick. The size of these chicken breasts is absolutely absurd. I'm going to zoom you through here quick and you'll see what it looks like when we are ready to pop it in the oven. To place these monsters on top of our sauce. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, normally when they come out, I would sprinkle fresh basil on top. I'm not a fan of putting it in now, necessarily, unless you're putting it in between, because I don't want it to get black. So, since I don't have any, I'm just going to sprinkle a little parsley on top for some color. We're going to pop this in a 350-degree oven, and I will see you when it is all done.